Now, there are three browsers in Ashlight. One to search the snapshots, and we get to that one from here. And you'll notice that you see the name of the open browser over there, and there's the Xbox to close it. And then we have a browser for the grain source, which we get to here. And you see it says grain source up there, same close box here. These browsers all work similarly. And the third one is for the sample source presets. And we click that, and then we see sample source, the name up there. And we can close it there. And of course, we can get to them from the other pages as well. Now, when we're inside the browser, use this reset button if we're going to clear any of the tags that we have selected. And here you can see I'm using some tags. So let me clear that. And now we're starting with a fresh slate. So we have the different sound categories that contain tags that we can use to limit the search. So for example, in type, maybe I want to search for atmospheres. And these are the results over here. So in the categories, maybe under pitch, I want varying, and I want to limit the character to simple. And I have different moods. Maybe I want dreamlike. So each time I add a tag on, I'm limiting the results list here. So let's say I select this one. You'll notice I have a little mini XY pad here that I can use. It works the same as the big one, but just to kind of audition what they're doing while you're in the browser here. And that's great. Now I, of course, can add multiple tags on. So maybe I want simple, but I also want soft. So that's restricting the search results as well. Now, what we can also do is omit or exclude certain attributes. Let's say I want to make sure to omit sounds that have the distant tag. I can command click on it, and you'll see there's a strike through, and it's now removing from the search results list any sounds that also have this tag on it. And I can command click to remove that, of course. So once we have these search criteria established, we have these stepper buttons that we can use to go back and forth. And you'll notice that they're kind of solid. Let me click the close box here, and we're in the snapshot browser. So we're looking here, and you'll see that these are solid. We have the same stepper buttons here. If we go back in the browser, I'm going to click there to go back in, you'll notice that it remembers all the settings that we have, all the tags that we have in place. However, if I clear them all and now close this, the stepper buttons are no longer solid, they're hollow. So you can tell visually by looking here if there are search tags that are in place just by looking at the quality of these stepper buttons. So I can see here there aren't any, and it's just going through all of the presets. So when I go in, there's my snapshot browser. Again, I can now limit my search. Maybe I'm looking for swells that are keyboard voicings that are thrilling and that are also positive. So I've limited my results, but now just to show you the stepper buttons have changed. Now we also have a favorites list. Let's try this sound. All right, maybe I decide I like that. I can click to make that a favorite. And let me just remove some of these search criteria to get some more. I'm just going to add a few more here. I like that one as well, just to show you how the favorites work. So I'm adding to my favorites category. And to view all the favorites, we just click the little star icon next to presets. And there are the favorites that I have based on these tags. Now, if I clear all the tags, I'm going to see all the favorites that I have that exist all together. And of course, once we're here, I can simply click here to remove these from my favorites list if I want to. Now there are no favorites at all. So let's close that. And if we look in the browsers, for example, maybe I want to change the sample source. You're going to see that they function the same way. We have the name here, the stepper buttons, the refresh button, the name of the loaded preset, and then the close box, and then the XY pad. So maybe I want to change something here. I'm going to go for something plucked that's hybrid. It's interesting. Let's go back and maybe go for string. All right, so I'm going to close that. So point here is that all three of these browsers work the same. Now I've modified this snapshot. Let's say I want to save this as a new snapshot. We can use the Native Instruments Kontakt snapshot system here. So to view the snapshots, as I showed you in the last video, we can get to them all from here, but we can save our own as well. Let me just make a couple more tweaks. I want to lower the level of the sample in the blend. And maybe add a bit of filtering. All right, so I want to save this. So we have the camera icon that shows us that we're in this snapshot mode. I can use the little floppy disk icon to save it, and I'm prompted with a naming field. And I'm going to hit save. And now I've got it in here. And if we look in the drop-down menu, we're going to see I have all the factory ones that existed before. Now I have a new user category with this one that I've saved. So we have the stepper buttons we can use to go through the different presets. And when we get to the user ones, if we want to purge them, we just click this trash can icon. We'll continue with more in the next video.